Florida is home to 52 different roller coasters at the time of this video. Out of these Florida coasters, you'll find 7 B&Ms, 4 Intamins, and only 1 Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. And I think we can all agree that's one too many. With so many awesome roller coasters that the Sunshine State offers, which ones are the best? I'm going to share with you how I rank the top 10 best roller coasters in all of Florida. And with that, we head to SeaWorld Orlando to start off the top 10 with KRAKEN, the park's B&M floorless roller coaster. I've been riding KRAKEN now since 2008, and I really just love this coaster. From the layout, the pacing, and the placement of the coaster, it just works so well. I highly recommend riding KRAKEN in both the front and back row for different riding experiences. But if I only have an opportunity to ride KRAKEN once, then I'm going to go to the back row every time. Because I love the airtime as you plummet down the 144 foot tall drop. Then from there, you'll love getting pulled through the 7 twisted inversions KRAKEN offers. Number 9. HAGRID'S Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure, located at Islands of Adventure. It made a lot of people upset when Universal announced they were planning to remove the park's iconic Dragon Challenge, aka Dueling Dragons coaster. But Universal added one of the best themed coasters in the world when they introduced the resort's longest roller coaster in 2019. HAGRID'S is a great family coaster filled with 7 launches, 0 inversions, a drop track, and some forward and backward segments. HAGRID'S is an awesome roller coaster that provides a thrill to any age level. And one thing cool about HAGRID'S is it operates with 12 different trains. Yes, 12 trains, and that is just insane. Now sadly, at the time of this video, Busch Gardens Iron Gwazi and SeaWorld Orlando's Icebreaker is not open yet. And who knows, these coasters may never open at this rate. Because there's no signs of these coasters opening anytime soon, so I think we are probably going to have to wait until 2022 sadly to take a ride on these awesome looking coasters. But if they were open, then I think Iron Gwazi would be in the top 3 of this list, with Icebreaker placed a little bit lower. Number 8. Sheikra, Busch Gardens Tampa. Florida's only dive coaster has been thrilling riders since 2005. Sheikra might not be as intense as some of these other coasters on this list, but with the whole vertical drop and how you're just hanging 200 feet high, looking straight down, really makes your palms sweaty. Plus, the views you're going to get from atop of Sheikra are amazing, because you can see downtown Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, home of Tom Brady and the relocated New England Patriots, and you can also see the Tampa airport. Sheikra offers 2 vertical drops, a massive Immelman inversion, and you can't forget about the awesome water splash effect that really makes this coaster stand out among the others on this list. When you ride Sheikra, I highly recommend riding in the front row and try to sit on the furthest outside seat from the track for the best overall riding experience. Staying at Busch Gardens for number 7, and that would be Cheetah Hunt. This intimate blitz coaster is a ride that provides just about every sensation that you'd want to experience on a roller coaster. Throughout Cheetah Hunt's layout, you're going to experience 3 separate launches, 1 inversion, airtime hills, and a ton of low-to-the-ground turns. While Cheetah Hunt might not be the tallest, fastest, or scariest coaster in Florida, the whole layout is just plain fun and unique. Florida's only flying coaster is next, and that is number 6, MANTA at SeaWorld Orlando. MANTA is unlike any other roller coaster here in Florida, and the main reason why is the riding position that the trains offer, since you're literally flying. Throughout MANTA's layout, you're going to fly through 4 wild inversions, a great waterfall near miss, and some great low-to-the-ground elements. As for the seat recommendation on MANTA, I cannot recommend riding in the back row enough. Seriously, a back row ride on MANTA is just insane, especially if you're on the outside seat, because you're going to get pulled down the first drop and through the giant pretzel loop. And one more thing to love about MANTA, while traveling through MANTA's 3rd inversion, if you're looking forward, then you'll see SeaWorld's iconic Sky Tower flip 360 degrees. It's an awesome visual that I always enjoy when I take a ride on MANTA. Now you're probably wondering why there haven't been any roller coasters located at the Disney parks yet on this list. And that's because I created this top 10 with a vision of the best thrill coasters in Florida. And while Expedition Everest, Space Mountain, and Rock and Roller Coaster are all great thrill rides, I just honestly couldn't place them above any coaster on this list. And again, this list is in my opinion. So if you think some Disney coaster should be a part of this top 10, then please share your top 10 with me in the comments because I would love to see it. Number 5. Kumba, Busch Gardens Tampa. If you've ever ridden Kumba before, then you'll remember the amazing roar from when the train is traveling through the layout. And believe it or not, but the roar ties into the name of this B&M sit-down coaster, because Kumba means roar in the African Congo language. One thing that I love about Kumba is the zero-G roll, which is the coaster's third inversion. But then, right after the train travels through this element, you encounter a little dip in the track, right before the Cobra roll. And maybe it's just me, but I've always loved this little dip. After you flip over 4 more times, the train then enters an awesome dive down to the left into a tunnel. And here, you'll experience Kumba's finale, which is an awesome helix. That's one of the reasons why I love Kumba so much, is this coaster offers a few more elements that are not just inversions. Next up is Kumba's younger sibling, MANTA. Built 3 years after Kumba, MANTA is known as one of the best inverted coasters in the entire world. And after you ride MANTA, you'll know why that is, because this coaster is just awesome. My favorite part of MANTA is the Batwing element, because the train is hauling through these 2 inversions, and it's by far the most intense part of the layout. After the train rips through 5 inversions, you'll slide through the mid-course brake run, and then flip over 2 more times while dipping into more trenches. MANTA might be 25 years old, but this coaster can still hang with the new ones. Now, we head over to Islands of Adventure for the Incredible Hulk, and this intense coaster launches into the 3rd spot on this top 10. It's hard to believe that 1999, the same year the Hulk opened, was the year I started high school, and that was also the year the Islands of Adventure officially opened to the public. On a side note, I think it's funny that some of you think I'm a lot younger because of my voice, but nope, I am 38 years young. The Incredible Hulk has been launching millions of riders out of that launch tunnel each year ever since this coaster first opened. This 7 inversion coaster is just intense from start to finish. There's something about slowly going up the hill inside the tunnel and then getting launched out of it through the zero-G roll. I don't know about you, but it's pure adrenaline. But there are still 2 more roller coasters that offer a better ride experience for thrill seekers in Florida. And it's time we talk about the tallest and longest roller coaster in Orlando. And finally, the last B&M on the list. And I hope over the next decade, Florida will continue to add new coasters from other manufacturers, because variety is never a bad thing. Number 2, Mako, SeaWorld Orlando. Florida's only traditional hypercoaster is one of the best coasters you'll ever ride. Mako offers the best views of any coaster in Orlando and provides a really smooth ride in which you're out of your seat for most of it. I recommend riding the very back or the very front row, but definitely try both. I'm so happy that SeaWorld built Mako, because Florida needs more airtime and thrill coasters that don't focus on inversions. Before I share the number 1 roller coaster in Florida, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. And also, I hope you consider becoming the newest Theme Park Predictions subscriber so you don't miss out on an upcoming video. And now, for the roller coaster that beats out every other coaster on the list, and that would be the number 1 thrill coaster in Florida, VelociCoaster, Islands of Adventure. When you pair an intimate blitz coaster with dinosaurs, then you know you're in for a real treat, because VelociCoaster is just a thing of beauty. By far, the best themed roller coaster from start to finish in all of Florida. VelociCoaster offers airtime, close encounters with raptors, 4 inversions, 2 launches, and Florida's only top hat element. Universal really outdid themselves when it came to VelociCoaster. This thrill ride is an action-packed roller coaster that never lets up. And VelociCoaster is home to one of the best inversions ever created, and that is a barrel roll that's located just a few feet above Islands of Adventure's lagoon. Seriously, this inversion is a one-of-a-kind experience. I would love to know how many of these coasters on this top 10 list have you ridden? Be sure to let me know in the comments. Also, if you don't mind, please share with me your top 10 coasters in Florida. I hope you're able to visit Florida soon to take some spins on these awesome roller coasters. As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay positive, be happy, and keep riding coasters.